Funny lady coming out right now who's been featured on Comedy Central and VH1. Make her feel welcome, everybody. It's Ophira Eisenberg. Clap, clap.
Hello, people. Hello. I gotta say, I'm a little sick of talking about the crappy economy. And when the economy first fell apart, I gotta say, a lot of my friends were devastated. And I was watching it happen, and I was like, oh my God, what's gonna happen to me? And then nothing happened to me. Because as it turns out, I have nothing. I don't have savings, I don't have a mortgage, I don't have investments. It's like the world is rewarding me for years of being a transient screw-up. It's going, you never invested in your future. Good for you. You made the right choice. But I am married. That's kind of a stable thing. I got married just a year ago, or as I like to say, I'm still in my first marriage. That's horrible. I shouldn't talk about like that. So temporary. My current husband hates it when I do that, but a lot of women love the word fiancé. Like even when they say it, they have romance in their eyes. Fiancé. I never got into that word. I did not like saying it. I never pronounced it properly because I was always pronouncing it financer, which turns out is just a dream. But it's going pretty well. We got in one huge fight. I think this is the biggest fight we've got into to date. So this is what happened. He called me passive aggressive. And I told him to go screw himself in an email saved in drafts. But he'll find it. Because he's an enabler. He'll find it. And we live in a tiny little apartment. We share a closet. It's the worst. And he has a box of stuff in the closet that I am not allowed to look in. Right? Crazy, but I have to admit, it's been a couple years. I've never looked in the box because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what I might find. Like, I know the guy. I don't think it's weird porn. I don't think it's old love letters from another girlfriend. But worst case scenario, I open up the box and I find the severed head of his ex-girlfriend. Right? Then I have to be like, oh my God, she's prettier than me, and I don't want to deal with that. I want life to be simple. I moved here from Canada. If you know nothing about Canada, oh nice, okay, someone does. I'll tell you one thing, the marijuana laws in Canada are way more relaxed than here. For example, I know right now the penalty is if you are caught in possession of more than a kilo of marijuana, the penalty is that you have to share. So I moved here. I did not know how to meet anyone. It's very difficult. I thought Sex and the City was like a funny comedy show. I didn't realize it was a documentary. And and it's hard. Like when you get all dressed up and you're wandering around looking for a good guy somewhere out there, and you've got a fresh, expensive bikini wax. You have a very small window to get your money's worth. So you got to move. And I'm a half Israeli, so I've got like 20 minutes. So, but I couldn't meet anyone, so I online dated, which, whatever, very common. And you write a profile and you put up a picture, and then on the site, you were supposed to put like a couple words under your picture to get people excited to check you out, right? And I did not know how to describe myself in just like a couple of words. So I was like, I'm in my 30s, I've kind of been around the block, what do I put? So finally I just put, as is. A real fixer-upper. Hobbies include depression. Yeah. Uh-huh. And making you guess why I'm angry. Because that's a fun long weekend. But now that I'm married, everyone wants to know when we're gonna have a kid. And I gotta admit, you know, we have been talking about adoption, and we made a decision that we would love to put a child up for adoption. So, doing some work on that. I don't know, like, I just don't think I should be a mother. I kind of know my life, like, I know what I'm about, you know? Like, recently, I got so drunk, I had to make myself puke, okay? And until those little hands can hold back my hair, you know, not interested. Not interested. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Ophira Eisenberg, everybody, yay!